my fearless friends, coming to you really excited after an amazing episode today. Another one. I had one yesterday, one today of stories about fear with my beautiful guest Joyce Wazirali. And we were talking about the ego, about fear, about how fear is not really real. Although you feel it in your system, you think that you may be led by it, but it's just the impression and the self concept that you, my fearless friend, have about you. And this self concept and how you see yourself and how you deal with the situations that arise in your life, this is what should be your number one priority, because so many of us have this fear of not being enough. So what you need to do is to stop comparing yourself with other people. There you have it. This is the suggestion. Now go put it in practice, right? Well, yes, we know it. We just know all the theory. We know it all. But do we put it in practice? Not too often. And why is that? It's maybe because the ego gets you to always blame other people for you not succeeding in the fields that you would want to. Or maybe the ego gets you to blame yourself, putting more guilt and shame on top of it all. But it could also be the fact that you have this pattern that's not supporting you anymore of constantly comparing yourself with other people. Because let's face it, we have most of us have grown up with all sorts of competitions, sports, maybe parents, siblings, neighbors, friends, family friends and relatives telling us, well, your cousin is better than you are at playing basketball, or your sister got bigger grades when she was your age, or maybe your grandma says, you're not a good dancer, so maybe you should go and have yourself a real career as a doctor or a dentist, or I don't know. We grow up having to listen to all of these comparisons, but you need to know that there's a very fine line between being competitive, between being ambitious and perseverant, and then going on the other side of being too aggressive, or maybe not being at all involved in anything that's happening around you. Because our mental health nowadays is literally bombarded with so much information, so many books and guides, so much to do, so much to focus on, so much to take into account, right? That you no longer know what's the best approach for you, or is it really real that I can find the best approach for me, something personal, tailored to my needs? What I want to tell you, my fearless friends, is now that you are an adult, I want you to start using two questions and not more that will get your fears brought into your awareness, so that you truly understand what's happening there, what's really underneath these limiting beliefs and these convictions of yours that aren't really serving you anymore. The first question is, why am I feeling this? Anytime you feel that things are off, anytime you feel that, gosh, I'm just not having a good day, something's off, I don't know what, use this question, and please use a pen and a piece of paper. Write down your thoughts. I have all sorts of random ideas, uh, all sorts of words that spoke to me. Do this as well. Put your thoughts on a piece of paper, because it's really important to use your hands to just detense and release the pressure in your mind. It's something very powerful about the images that we have in our mind, the hands that we use, and us just letting go of the entire thing that is holding us back. The second question is, how can I do this despite fear? And this may refer to you moving ahead, getting a new job, having a new partner, going into something more advanced with your business. I'm mostly a fear specialist in business, but obviously it's very much connected to your childhood, to everything that happens before you are formed as an adult. But do consider having the solution, even if things are tough. How can give you that solution? Now, why gets you to the bottom of it all? You'll see what's really holding you back, and how is giving you that chance to look behind, between, before the problem. You are going to see some great solutions which you haven't seen before. Put this in practice, get a pen and a piece of paper, and please let me know how it goes for you.